What's up, guys? How you doing? What's good, Balek? What's good, Goblin Slayer? What's good, YouTuber S Gaming? What's good, Animaster? What's good, Aleph? Once again, pimp my ride, pimp my card. Hell yeah, bro. I really wanted to use an alt Tachyon Dragon, but since I don't have any, I submitted nothing. Hey, bro, there will be other opportunities. Alright, don't you worry about that. Alright, so here's the plan, okay? If you do want to submit any more of your Chronicle Rule Rare cards, you're still going to have an opportunity. It's not too late. It's not too late. Because we're going to do a tier list first. If you do want to submit any Chronicle cards, you can go to the Discord, go to the Chronicle channel, and upload your Chronicle card. However way you like. Presentation will give points if it's good presentation. But bad presentation won't take away points necessarily. You know what I mean? You think my skin is missing? You think? You think my skin is missing? Yeah, it burned off. That's why I look like this. What's good, Psycho? What's up, Raphael? Inquisitor Ask Mask. Drip tier list. Exactly, bro. That's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Alright, so let's get into it. Oh, hold on. I need to... One moment, guys. Just put the chat underneath me. Okay, there we go. That's better. You guys can all see my beautiful skin now. Alright, so this is not going to be a one stream type thing, alright? There's too many Yu-Gi-Oh characters to get it all done at once. So, we're going to be just doing the Duel Monsters characters first, and you know, maybe GX next time, you feel me? If people like this enough. Starting off, okay? Let's pull up some characters real quick. Starting off, Arcana. Alright. So you guys can definitely tell me what you guys think of Arcana in the chat. Me looking at him right now, I can see he's trying to do something. You can see by the shine of his coat that it's leather. I think that that's tacky. Obviously he's trying to be a clown, so we can't blame him for being a clown here. But at the same time, would you show up to the function in this? Maybe, if you have enough aura. You need to have a lot of aura. And if you look at his face... Hold on, let me zoom in on his face real quick, okay? If you just look at his face, right? If you took away that mask, what would he be? He would just be an NPC. We can't have an NPC in the S tier. That's just a fact. He's clearly an NPC. And if you disagree, well then you're wrong. I'm sorry. So, but at the same time though, what he does wear, he is wearing the hell out of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I feel like, out of respect, we should put him in the he got that shit on though tier. You know what I mean? Cause he does got that shit on. You know what I'm saying? He looks like a diddler. He does look like a diddler. That's why we can't put him in the S tier. Alright, but a diddler can at least dress well. They can dress fine, you know? He would be a thumb without his mask. Exactly, dude. He would be a thumb. He shouldn't be hanging around with kids. Yeah, hell no, he should not be. You're going to Canada or Toronto this Sunday? Hell yeah, bro. I hope you enjoy your time. Alright, next up on the list. America himself, alright? Bandit Keith. Be the American that the Japanese think you are, obviously. This guy has the bandana of the American flag. That's very vibey. It's very vibey. He even has that old thing from the 90s. Hold on, wait a sec. Let me show you. You know how like white surfer dudes in the 90s had that like this like bullshit necklace, you know? He's got that, and I think it takes a very specific type of guy to be able to pull that off. Bandit Keith is Canadian, though. Well, I think America accepts him, don't they? Doesn't America accept Bandit Keith at least? I also think if you're gonna wear a leather jacket with no sleeves, you gotta have good arms, and he has good arms. You know what I'm saying? And the colors match up nicely. He's got the bunch of metal on his jacket, but not so much to a point where it feels like BDSM, like Yugi's does, you know? So I think that this guy unquestionably has to go on the got that shit on tier, okay? And now, like, comparing Arcana to Bandit Keith, can I really say that Arcana is on the same level as Bandit Keith? No, I can't. So I'm gonna put Arcana back down a tier, okay? We can change things after the fact, all right? We're allowed to do that over here. Okay, turning that off. Next is Bones. Now, you guys might think that just because I'm an undead, that I'm just gonna, you know, be blind when it comes to this guy. No. Are you kidding me? What in the Agent 00 is going on here? What in the... Bro, what the fuck is this? I don't... And the clothes do not forgive it, okay? His mother dressed him. There's no question about that. But what the goddamn shit is that, dude? Bro. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. You're cooked. Where are you? Where are you? Did I even upload the image here? One moment. There it is. Couldn't find his ginormous forehead. That's what it was. This image doesn't have his ginormous forehead, and that's what I was looking for, you know? He does not got that shit on, okay? So he's going in the D tier. Alright, I do not forgive you for your crimes against zombies, my boy. Bro is 4 feet tall and balding. I know, dude. What the hell? What the hell? I can see the future, though, through Bones' forehead. Bro, you know what's crazy? I'm a skull, and I don't have that big of a forehead. If you think all those lines are hair, it just makes him look even grosser. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Let me see. I feel like... Okay, yeah, that does make it grosser. He doesn't iron his shirt. I feel like his shirt is just oversized for him. And why does his shirt have a hoodie on? Anyway, that's besides the point. Moving on. Joey Wheeler. Hey, I'm walking here. So Joey's wearing just his regular old, just clothes, just his school clothes. Undead, weren't you gonna be cosplaying as Tea Gardner? Who said that, bro? Who said that? Who said that? If you, so anyway, Joey, he's only wearing his school outfit, and I think that the school outfit is a pretty well designed school outfit, so I'm not trying to shade whoever made the school outfit or whatever, but at the end of the day, probably minus points for like wearing the same thing as everything else. It's obviously not something that students can choose, but there are other students who can spice things up a bit. And while Joey does kind of wear it well, he does wear it well, okay? Do not get me wrong with that. Joey's wearing it well, okay? But as you can see from the shoulders, this is too big for him. This is way too big for him. He does not fit his clothes. And when you do not fit the clothes that you're wearing, I can't put you in at least A, alright? So he's wearing it well. But I'll put him in the B, because he does at least look fine. He looks alright, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. There's Joey for you right there. Alright. Next up, Mokuba. Alright. What do you guys think about Mokuba? I think that he is clearly dressed up by a bunch of his brothers, like butlers. He's got I think the yellow jacket's kind of cool, you know. I think that his shirt is fine. I think it all comes together quite nicely, but at the end of the day, he looks like a kid. He is a kid. He's a kid, but you know, he could use some work. I feel like, not to disrespect him or anything, but come on, are you showing up to the function wearing this shit? No. Hedgehog. Yeah, exactly. It's a hedgehog. His mom dresses him. Oh right, he got no mom. Yeah, exactly, bro. I nearly said it. I nearly said his mom dressed him, but then I was like, no, I can't. That would be too disrespectful. All right, Grandpa. Grandpa, you know, I mean, listen, I could meme with you guys. I could meme about the Grandpa if you want. But, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. He's got the do-rag on, okay? But he does have the farmer's rags on. It's very conflicting. So I don't know, man. When I look at this guy, I think kind of like background character. You know, I do not put him on the same tier as like a Bones, but I feel comfortable putting him in the same situation as Mokuba. You know what I mean? Maybe better than Mokuba at least, but not as good as Joey and Arcana. Alright, moving on. Grandpa got that Mario Bros outfit. You know what, bro? He does. He is a Mario Bros character. What the hell? That's crazy. Younger Solomon slays mad though. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. That was the good old days. Weevil. Wow, dude. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Maximillion Pegasus. Oh boy. If you're looking for an outfit, we'll go to the gay guy, obviously. Go to the flamboyant man and you're definitely gonna have a good outfit. Cause I mean look. Not only does he have the whole red suit, he's got the old style Italian red suit with a double button, bro. And he's got the frilly shirt, which is, you know, it's very unique to him. Not very many people pull that off. Most people avoid that and go for the, you know, the regular old roll. And then he's got that old timey Western thing instead of a tie. He's clearly got a very unique look here, and he's pulling it off flawlessly, as you would expect from a man with this amount of flamboyance. So unquestionably, he goes in the S tier. Our first S tier of the day, Maximillion Pegasus, otherwise known as Pegasus J. Crawford. Congratulations, my boy. Alright, next up, Lumis and Umbra. I feel like these guys are jacking my vibe just a little bit. I can't put my finger on why, but you know, I think it's very cool. I think it's very cool to have like a black hood on and stuff, but at the same time, and these chains are tough too, but they kind of ruin all of the vibe with the whole like the frilliness at the front. There should be kind of an opening at the front here, you know. There should be an opening at the front of their little coat thing to like complete it, but having it just be frills the whole way around kind of unvibes it for me. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, I feel like these guys need some work, because they're nearly there, but they're kind of fucking it up, you know? Yeah. The half masks are cool. I agree with that. And I think those masks definitely add to their aura, but that aura is being fucked up by the way that their coats are. Alright, Ishizu. Oh my goodness. I do not need to explain why Ishizu goes in the S tier. Look, come on. Check it out, okay? You know that she kind of sees like into people's fates, and this kind of comes together with the third eye being here, but the third eye also accentuates her face perfectly. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen her hair because of the covering over it, but her hair does go very nicely with the shape of her face. And you know, it's not enough that she has this thing that can tell fate, She also completes the look with this neck thing, and the gold keeps going all the way down. She even has these little things, the things around her waist there. This is just cool. The way that the like thing on her head flows down into kind of a cape shape, the same way that happens with Yugi, is pretty nice too. And also, let's be honest, okay guys, you know what I'm saying? you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I think you guys understand what I'm trying to put across here. Alright. Moving down. Tristan Taylor. Okay. Tristan Taylor has a similar situation to Joey in that he is literally wearing the exact same clothes. That said, there's kind of a situation going on here. It seems like they fit Tristan better. They do fit Tristan better, but Joey wears them better. So it's kind of like a plus point and a minus point. So I have to put him kind of at the same situation as Joey. You know what I mean? But that's just my thought process. Yes, okay, so Seto Kaiba, obviously. Seto Kaiba looks like a 17-year-old who just now entered his goth phase. He's got the belt buckles on his arm, and they're just flailing outward without any, like, they don't really help the whole, like, directionality of his outfit. The coat is perfect. The coat, you can't really fuck up the coat. The coat is just so damn good that you have to be at the very least A tier. The shirt underneath also goes very nice. He's got that, like, kind of turtleneck. I'll show you guys. He's got that turtleneck, and it comes down, and it makes the inside of his body look sleek, which provides some great accenting for this jacket here. And the belt really completes it, and it creates some kind of like break off in texture for the pants to be a slightly different color, but for you to barely notice it. Also, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I never noticed that he had this like metal arm piece on his arms. But also, the Blue Eyes White Dragon card around his neck, that's very tough. That being said, I have to put him in the A tier. I can only ever put him in the A tier right now. And the reason, and you might hate me for that. Okay? Why is Seto Kaiba not in the S tier? Okay? He's put on an S tier outfit. In my opinion, this is easily an S tier outfit, but he hasn't grown into it yet. That's the only thing. He hasn't grown into it yet. When he grows into it, that's an S tier situation. That's an S. You'll forgive me. You'll forgive me later on, okay? I'll reveal later on why I feel this way, and you guys are gonna agree with me. You might disagree with me right now, but you'll agree with me later. All right? I promise. I pinky promise. Why the arm belts? Why not? You know. But Yami Yugi. Oh my goodness. Everything. This is a perfectly designed character right here. Sorry I don't have a very high quality image. I don't have a very high quality image of this guy. So I don't think I can really use the hair as, like, you know, a compliment to the outfit here, but I can use his face, because you can choose how you hold your face. His face is in an expression that is very, like, Vogue. He could be a supermodel with that face. You know what I'm saying? And then he's got the choker with the chain with the pyramid. That alone is awesome. But then the fact that he's got his school shirt. He has his school shirt and is using it as a cape. He's literally using the same shirt as Joey and Tristan as a cape. And it looks so damn cool with the collar popping and the collar going into the shoulder, into the cape. and then it going nicely with the choker and the chain, and then you get to see his shoulders if you're a little bit, you know, thirsty. And then he has 2 belts on, just like Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And he's not going to let Kaiba show him up. He's got a couple of wristbands of his own. I don't exactly know what the deal is with these. They are pretty big. They take up a large portion of his forearm. Yeah, bro mewing. Yeah, Yugi definitely mews. There's no question about that. And then, you know, the leather pants. I don't know if you guys get this reference, but these leather pants are actually the primary source of Yugi's power. So much so that Bakura and Marik tried to steal them from him, which is pause, but you know what I mean? But they clearly exude power, obviously. So yeah, Yugi, the Pharaoh, unquestionably goes into the sexy tier, obviously. Yugi Muto, on the other hand, he's the same guy, and he's wearing the same clothes. Let me zoom in here. You can see he has the same shirt. He has the same choker. He has the same chain. He even has the same shit on his arms. He still has the same 2 belts, the same leather pants. He's wearing all the exact same things. But let's be honest with one another real quick, okay? Look, it's a similar situation to Seto, where he's got the S tier outfit, but he hasn't grown into them yet. That's my opinion, but it's not exactly an S tier outfit until you turn the shirt into a cape. So when you turn the shirt into a cape, that's when it becomes an S tier outfit. This is more like an A tier outfit, because, you know, he's got the same outfit as Joey and Tristan, but he's got some accessories. That's exactly what's missing from Tristan and Joey, is they don't accessorize. Yugi is accessorizing, so that's definitely an A tier outfit, but he's not really grown into it, so he doesn't look cool. His face is also, he doesn't have the model face. He doesn't have the model face, you know. I think that if he really wants to be at the same tier as Seto, then he has to at least have the model face. So I'm gonna put him in the B tier. He's alright, you know. Maybe he needs some work, but he does at least accessorize, so he's alright. Okay, Odion. Now, everything that is wrong with Lumis and Umbra, Odion does right. Yeah, little Yugi is not mewing. Big Yugi is definitely mewing. But Odion does everything that Lumis and Umbra do wrong. He does it right. He's got that dark cloak on him, but it has an opening out the front to allow for some mystery. And it flows down rather than frilling to the side. It opens down the middle, which opens up some mystery. He's got the 2 belts. Just like Yugi, okay? That's tough. And I don't know if you noticed, but Odion's not actually bald. He actually has a little streak of hair right here. I'll put him on the camera so you can see. He does have a streak of hair. But it's not just that, okay? He has ankh earrings. That's good. And if you look at his face, he's got a tattoo that gives him some asymmetry, which is very bold. And he clearly has the model face. Not only is he bold, but he's bold, you know. And, you know, you can just flow down, and it's just cool. And then he's also got this, like, bandagey type stuff in his arms. That's always a cool thing. So, I think this guy has got that shit on. I think Odion has got that shit on. So I'm going to put him in the got that shit on tier. Okay. Bakura. Yami Bakura specifically. Okay, Yami Bakura is clearly a cool character, but he does not got that shit on, okay? He looks fine, but he does not got that shit on. I don't really know what else to say, bro. His outfit is not doing it. His hair is fantastic. His face is great. His necklace is cool, but his outfit is NPC. You know? So no, I'm not putting this guy any higher than D tier. I'm sorry, Bakura. You're a cool character, but he does not got that shit on, in my opinion. But that said, he doesn't have it nearly as bad as Bones. He doesn't have nearly as bad as Weevil. So I should at least put him in the same realm as Solomon Muto, you know, because it is at least a look that you would be willing to have in public. All right, Duke Devlin. Well, I mean, it would be disrespectful of me to not put this guy in the sexy tier. Come on, he's the guy who brought sexy back after all. So, but seriously, he's got that like lesbian haircut, which is very popular among men in Japan, and he's got that little bandana, which makes him look a little bit more like a lesbian too. So that's definitely cool for men in Japan. I don't know why I'm shading men in Japan. I'm not intending to shade men in Japan, okay? But what looks good on lesbians in America looks good on men in Japan, okay? I don't make the rules. And he's got that dice on his... it looks like he has a dice earring. But he's also throwing up a dice. So it looks like he's throwing up 3 dice, but one of them is hanging by his ear. But also, I feel like having like one of these vests with no sleeves is a look. You know, maybe it's a gay look, but it's still a look. And I think that gay people always have the best looks. He also has that thing on his arm, the ring on his arm, to just kind of accentuate his arm more. I think that without this, his arm wouldn't look so good. So the fact that he knows how to accessorize and make his arm look more interesting is great. On top of, you know, this little, like, gambler's little wristband here is pretty cool. The belt is solid. It's not anything special, but the color is nice. It goes well with the black shirt and the red vest. And, you know, and this necklace is also pretty nice. Are you intending to shade lesbians? No, I'm not intending to shade lesbians. Come on. So yeah, obviously, the guy who brought sexy back, it goes in the sexy tier. Next up, Espa Roba. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? What the hell is that? What the fuck? No. What the fuck is this shit? No, he's going in the does not get that shit on, bro. Bro, did your grandmother dress you for church, but forget to finish the job? Hell no. Get the fuck out of here. Mako, the mighty Mako, needs a haircut. I think that the haircut does add a lot of aura though, but his haircut goes all the way down here, bro. But this outfit is a bathrobe. Bathrobe. This guy is the bathrobe guy. What tier do you put the bathrobe guy in? Damn, bro. I haven't really thought too deeply about it. I mean, he looks okay, you know? Yeah, he looks alright. I think I'm okay with that. He's alright. Yeah, he's kind of jacked. Yeah. So the bathrobe kind of looks fine on people who are jacked, you know? He has that Inuyasha look. He does have he even has the scar on his face too. That's a pretty good, yeah. Rex Raptor. Come on, bro. Rex Raptor, I will say about Rex that he at least looks better than the other people in D. So, but at the same time, you wouldn't really want to go out in this outfit. So I'll just put him at the top of D. It also just makes sense for him to be in the same ballpark as Weevil. But he does dress better than Weevil. There's no question about that. So. Okay. Tea Gardner is just wearing the school outfit. She's wearing it fine. Although I will say this, now I'm not being Dude, don't judge me negatively, alright? 1 second. So everything forms. Oh, hold on. It's just being annoying with me right now. So everything flows down nicely until the skirt. I think the skirt stops too soon. Now I know a lot of you people are gonna think that I'm just a prude. Obviously, I think that the like flowiness needs to have the skirt go down a bit further, in my opinion. I think that the bow here is fantastic, and it's big enough in an anime world to go well with the face, and the color is nice as well. So there's good accessorizing there, but I think the skirt is not long enough. Yeah, see, Aleph agrees. She needs to have a longer skirt. I think that in order to complete everything, it feels out of place. It's not complete until the skirt is longer, you know. Or perhaps the alternative would be making the jacket a little bit shorter, but I don't think that's necessarily. I think it's a fine length. I just think the skirt needs to be longer. Hold on, I forgot to even tier her. 1 second. So what tier are we putting this in? Needs some work. Alright, needs some work. I think alright is fine, because I think it would probably be A tier otherwise, you know? Alright. So, Yami Marik. Ooh. Yami Marik has definitely got that shit on, at the very least. First of all, the cape. That cape gives him so much aura, but let's see. Imagine taking the cape off him, though. If you took the cape off him, he would still have that shit on. In my opinion. Because that black shirt with the no sleeves is cool, especially with the tone of his skin and with all the gold that he's got on. He's got the gold around his bicep. He's got the gold plates, and the pants are the right color to go right next to the black shirt. He's got that kind of military color going on, and the gold with the black goes well with the black and goes well with his skin tone, and he's even got earrings, which is fantastic. Hey, what's going on? Is it love, Mr. Mister? It's been a while, bro. So yeah, bro, I mean, I would just love to look at Marik a bunch, pause. But, you know, obviously S tier. There's no question about that one, my boys. Easy. So next, My Valentine. Now, me personally, I think that My Valentine is overly praised because of two specific reasons. What reasons are they? You might be able to guess it. You might be able to guess the reason, and the other reason. You might be able to guess the reasons. But if I just look at her as a character, she's very well written. But generally, her outfits are kind of bland. But if we're gonna be going based off the Duel Links outfit that we see her wearing, we're looking at the outfit here. We're not judging people. We're not judging how well they're praised. She's a competitive duelist that keeps losing in the show. But look at that outfit. Holy fucking shit. Purple and pink leather? Are you kidding me? This is such a good outfit. This is such a perfect outfit. Bro. This is an outfit that if you saw somebody like this in public, you'd be like, holy shit, that's a lot of aura. That is a lot of aura right there. So, obviously, I do have to put this in the S tier. Okay? She's right up there with Ishizu. Ishizu's better. Marik's better. Yugi's better. But I would say she's at least better than Pegasus. I'd say she's better than Duke Devlin. You know what you know? So, hey, she's still S tier. Okay? Because of this outfit is undeniable. Alright, last character for the original series is the Paradox Brothers. They have the same outfit on with different colors. Green and orange go very well together. And the tattoos they have on the head add to their aura. If you took away the tattoos, they would have a lot less aura. And I think the way I want to judge this is, if you took their brother away from, if you took one brother away from the other, how would you judge them? Because when they're together, they look better. But if you separated them, how good are their outfits really? They're fine outfits. That's all I gotta say about that. I think that their outfit is just fine. So that's why I'm just gonna put them in the alright tier. So that feels pretty okay so far. But thankfully, a year later, some of these characters get a second chance at life. So, the Dark Side of Dimensions movie has a lot of the same characters with a fresh outfit or a fresh look in some way, shape, or form. Starting off with, where is he? Mokuba. Let's have a look at Mokuba. Mokuba is definitely wearing it a lot better than he was before, because first of all, he's got a completely new fit, but also if you look at his face is a lot more confident. He's got more aura on him because his face isn't so childish anymore. And as you might be aware, he is kind of running Duel Links. Like, Kaiba is in charge of it, but Mokuba runs it. I don't know if you know that lore. So, although I will say, for a suit on a kid, it's very well done. The colors are amazing. This is a very, very well put together suit. I do think that it could fit him better. It doesn't fit him quite as well as I would like, because you can clearly see that he has some room to grow. But the outfit is an S tier. So I feel like DSOD Mokuba can go into got that shit on. He's not S. He's got these. You can't deny though, he does got that shit on. Okay. Next up, Bakura. I mean, it's not a whole lot of upgrade from before, is it? He had a whole chance to upgrade his look, and he de-accessorized. He doesn't have the necklace anymore, so that's less accessories. So, I mean, I'm not going to put him in the D tier, but at least he got a new artwork. So, can I put him in the same tier as this guy? Nah, I don't know, man. I mean, something I can say is he does have sleeves. He does have longer sleeves underneath. That's kind of cool, you know? He finally brushed that hair. Yeah, finally. And he's not evil. Alright. Okay, next up is Taya. Taya, funnily enough, it's kind of ironic. Taya actually has a shorter skirt now than she did before. But if we're considering the whole outfit together, she's got the turtleneck, she's got the necklace, she has the sleeveless shirt here, and the belt going around. I think that this outfit is really simple and really damn good. Okay? And she's even got the scrunchie here. Her hair is looking much better than it did before. Her face is looking more confident. She's grown up a bit. Okay, not that much. Okay, so don't be creepy in the comments, all right? But and she's even got the, you know, the bangles, bro. Like she's dressed up. She's got that shit on. She unquestionably got that shit on. You can't deny that. So S tier, well done. You glowed up 2 tiers, Taya. Very well done. So next up is where is it? Yugi Muto is wearing literally the exact same clothes as he was before. But you gotta look at him, and you see that there's a clear difference. His face has the Vogue on it now. He's looking good. His face has the seriousness, the same seriousness as the Pharaoh. He doesn't need the Pharaoh anymore. That's what he's saying with his face. And he doesn't even have the shirt as a cape anymore. He doesn't have the shirt as a cape like the Pharaoh did. But he doesn't need it, because he's stanced up as fuck. He's wearing it very well. He's probably the only one with this uniform that could ever possibly get into the S tier, which is where I'm putting him. I'm putting him next to the Pharaoh, because it's not always about the outfit, which of course he does have an A tier outfit because of all of the shit. It would be an S tier if it was a cape, but he's wearing it like an S tier. It's about how you wear it, you know? And Yugi is wearing that shit. So yeah, the confidence really makes a difference, 10 star. Exactly. Yeah, Yugi is now mewing. That's the difference. Why is there a potato? It's because the next person that we're going to be talking about here is Scud. Alright. So Scud, you know Scud from the DSOD movie? Everybody's favorite character that we get to play as in Duel Links. Yeah, everybody was just so excited to play Scud in Duel Links, and the fact that they allowed us to play Scud in Duel Links here. So I don't know, guys. What tier do you think that the Scud should go to? Why do you have both Scud and a potato? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that if we're gonna be real for a second, if we're just gonna talk about Scud's outfit, okay, Scud is almost wearing the exact same thing as all the rest of the students, but he has this pink belt on. That pink belt definitely adds something, and he's got this shirt on too, and he's a modern man. He's got his phone in his hand to show how modern he is. His hair needs some work, obviously. Maybe he could go to the gym a little bit, but his outfit is, you know, his outfit's all right. You know, I was gonna make a bunch of jokes and put him in the D tier because we can be honest with each other. Scud is ugly. Okay, we can't lie about that. Scud is ugly, but his outfit is very well done, and he wears it well. So Scud kind of got that shit on. Okay, Scud got that shit on though, and I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking this time. I'm actually surprised that I'm not joking, to be honest. So, alright, next up is Sarah. This is one of the two new characters in DSOD. Well, three, I guess, if you're including Scud. And she's fine. Her outfit's fine. I mean, there's nothing special necessarily. I think that the gold the gold thing around on her head, and the thing that she has, the gold thing that she has on her hair, is also very cool. But just looking at the overall, it's very basic, you know? So I think that Sarah can just kind of be put in the alright tier, because it's not offensive by any means. It's just kind of basic. But next up is Aigami. Ooh, my goodness. First of all, I do think that the way you style your hair, unless your hair is naturally amazing like Yugi's, does make a difference. He's styling the shit out of his hair right now. He could be the main character. The gold things that he has on his hair, also very cool. He's taking the same principle that Sarah has and improving it. Okay, because it doesn't stop at the hair. his accessorizing doesn't stop with the hair. He's also got that necklace, which looks like a Millennium puzzle. Clearly inspiration. And he's also got this golden bangle here. Very cool. And is it also on his other hand? Yes, it is. And then the purple turtleneck with the that you can roll back like this. It's very cool and it's very well done. I like when you can roll something back and it's got like this little wing situation to it. And the turtleneck just looks good on him, especially with this like sleeveless coat over him, swaying down, giving him some depth, giving him some flow. And then this green sash here really the green sash really puts it all together. You can't deny how much a little sash coming from the top, like separating the top and the bottom, can do. Obviously a belt can do the same thing, but a green sash has a little bit more aura than a belt sometimes, depending on the outfit. The colors are also very nice. The green and the green and the orange go well together, and then green and purple, orange and purple, it all goes very well together. And the fact that these are all kind of muted tones coming together with the very strong tones of his skin and his hair and the gold, it comes together very nicely. And I bet you never thought that a guy who made guides about Duel Links decks would know language about colors and fashion, did ya? So I feel like Aigami unquestionably has to go into the S tier. Easily. Next up is it's time for Joey again. It's the redemption arc. Last time we see Joey is in the alright tier, because he's wearing the same thing as everyone else, and it doesn't really fit him yet. He's wearing it well, because Joey wears things well. He's very good at wearing things, but it just didn't fit him yet, and he was kind of wearing the same thing as everyone else. So here, he's wearing, first of all, his own outfit. Second of all, it fits. Third of all, he's still wearing that shit. So he definitely has got that shit on. Okay? I think that the green jacket fits very well with his yellow hair. And I think that if we look at his face too, his face is a lot more confident. And I think that confidence makes a very big deal. Look at his eyes too, okay? He's got them Brooklyn eyes. He's gonna look at you. Yeah. Yug. Red eyes, black dragon. But this outfit, it comes, and funnily enough, in most of the original series, this undershirt he's wearing, he does wear that shirt, but just by putting the green jacket on top of it, he gives it some more depth and more. It makes it work better for him. You know what I mean? Just standard jeans with a standard belt, though. I think that not enough people have a standard jeans and belt, because that's a good combo. It works. And for somebody from Brooklyn, which he technically isn't actually from Brooklyn, but it fits his character very well. So I think that Joey Wheeler has got that shit on, though. I'll just move the potato out of the way. And last but not least, okay, the one you've all been waiting for, Seto Kaiba. Last time we saw Seto Kaiba, I put him in the A tier and you guys did not agree with me. You were not happy about it. You were not happy about me putting Seto Kaiba in the A tier. But now you see the vision. You see the vision, because this is clearly the better version of Seto, isn't it? He's wearing the exact same clothes, but look, he's got more, okay? It's more than just the same clothes as before. First of all, his face was serious before. But look at his face now. His face means the absolute business. This is the most business face you ever seen in your life. As well as he's got the scouter on his eyes, so he can see people's power level, And there have been some adjustments to his outfit as well. He has the special dual disc that he just designed, which is going to be even cooler. And he set it up so that using this technology, you can't use psychic abilities on him. As well as he's definitely been to the gym. If you look at his chest, he's definitely been to the gym, you know? So he's working on himself to look cooler. And if you look at his belts that he's got in his arms, he's got better belts than before. He's got much better belts. These belts actually serve a purpose now. These belts are here to keep his new dual disc system on his arm. Maybe it's not the same on his other arm, but they at least do serve that purpose on this arm. But serving a purpose is a great thing when it comes to fashion, because, you know, it provides a reason rather than just something being random. The other thing too is they kind of wing off rather than just going in random directions, so they do contribute to his flow. They are not directionless, they contribute to his flow, you know. And the other thing is he's got a new belt. The other belt was just a standard old belt, but now he's got a KC belt, which is fantastic. And obviously he is drawn better, but you know, taking being drawn more recently into account, like, this is the best look in the entirety of the series, of the first series. I'm not talking about GX 5Ds, etc. In the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, DSOD Seto Kaiba has the best look out of everybody. Seto Kaiba unquestionably wins. Seto Kaiba is Yu-Gi-Oh's next top model. Alright. Okay, so let me just expand the tier list just a little bit here so you guys can see it. Hold on. Okay, there's still more to see. No, still more. Gonna expand more. Alright. No, still more? Jesus. Alright. This is everything. So, in total, in the sexy tier, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people in the sexy tier. That's very, very damn good for duel monsters. Okay. And then, yeah, next to his wife. Hell yeah. And then in Got That Shit On, though, we got 6 people. That's pretty good too. In the alright tier, which is the less offensive tier, like you look fine but you're not offensive looking, we got 8 people. That's pretty good. 5 people in the need some work, and 4 people in the does not got that shit on. I'm hoping that the following series, since they did come out after, I'm hoping the following series do have some better scores than this, although it's gonna be very difficult to beat the 10 people in sexy tier. So hey, screenshot this and tell me how much you disagree with my tier list, but you know, you're gonna be wrong anyway, so what even is the point? So okay, DSOD peeps designs are much better IM mode compared to OG. I agree, bro. Of course it did more recently, but yeah. So next up, the next order of business is going to the Discord. Pimp my card. Hell yeah. Will there be more characters to rate? Yes. We're gonna do GX next time. Okay. Let's go over to the Chronicle channel. Well, looks like a lot of people posted. I just scrolled past all of them so that I wouldn't see them all. So I am going to be doing a live reaction to that. So, okay. Here we go. Let's check it out. Your cards better be better get all 5 stars. We'll see how it goes, bro. First of all, let's have a look at mine. Okay, might as well. We've got my little dark magician here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. Okay, just to keep it fair. We only get access to 1 silver border at the start, so I felt like I wanted to use my silver border for something else more important to me. So I am using my gold on my Dark Magician, but I am using my Aurora. I feel like my Aurora being used on Dark Magician, there's no better choice for me. So that's why I picked Dark Magician, okay? Because Aurora with the OG art of Blue Eyes or Dark Magician looks just so damn good. But the gold still looks good too, alright? So lick my balls. Anyway. Raid Raptor, Revolution Falcon, Air Raid. So, being an Xyz monster, Xyz monsters look so damn good with the gold, and especially it being an SR card, you know, also kind of fits it because it's more yellow. Being an Xyz, I think that at the very minimum it has to be a 3 out of 5. But and then the remaining 2 points will be like, you know, what else did you do to it? And you're using the I don't remember the exact name of it, but I keep calling it the Shatter Foil because that's what it's called in real life. But this one does look cool, bro. I feel like maybe this is probably, you know, if I were to do this, I might not put the Shatter Foil on it, but the Shatter Foil is not a bad choice. And I think the gold name and the gold plating is a perfect choice for any Xyz, really. But also for something of this artwork. This artwork kind of wants to have a gold border on it and gold name, you know what I mean? So I think I can give this a 4 out of 5. So that's my first rating for you guys. So good job Hasoon for that one. Shooting Quasar Dragon with a silver border. Ooh boy, that is sexy as fuck. That is sexy as fuck. Now, if that were me, if I were to make Quasar, I might also make the name silver. But that being said, I think that's the only issue I have. And maybe he didn't have it at the time, because I don't know if when I made the post, maybe it wasn't available, but maybe the Starlight would look super good on this as too. But or even the glitch looking ones you can get from playing on ranked. It looks tough. I think I'll give this a 4. Maybe it can be a 5 if you make a little bit more changes to it, but keep the silver on it, you know. So 4 out of 5 for that one. Abyss Dweller with the black border and the Aurora on it. The Aurora fits Abyss Dweller very well, I think, because it almost makes it look like a ghost rare. Almost. And then the black border and the gold name. I think that if any card is going to get a black border, it probably should be an Xyz monster. And the gold name does fit very well with any Xyz monster as well. So I would say... But at the same time, I feel like I'm a bit biased. I don't really like the black border that much. But it is very clean. This is very smooth. I think realistically I should be giving this a 5 out of 5. So that's what I'm doing. 5 stars. Well done, my boy. Okay. Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. Ooh. This is one of those rare cards that I think black fits very well. Black just seems to fit this card so well, mainly because of the art. So I think that for that reason, I feel like Chaos Ancient Gear Giant isn't the coolest looking card in general. As far as augmentation goes, it's a very good augmentation. But the card itself will take a point off of it. So I feel like this is maybe a 3.5 or a 4, you know? Silver letters on white is unreadable? Bro, you don't need to read the name of a card. You know what it is. Okay, Sevens Paladin. Ooh, this is a strong ass card. It can get up to like 58 or something. So, gold name. Gold plating. Is there anything else going on here? It seems like that's all it is, but that's okay. Because this is perfect. It goes very well with the hair. And I think that if you summon this on your opponent, get it up to an insane attack stat, then they're going to feel flexed on. So I think this is easily a 4, maybe a 4.5 out of 5. So very well done, Sergio. Super Poly with a silver border and the Aurora. Oh, that's a nut right there, my boy. That is an easily 5 out of 5. I don't even need to think about it. Sometimes, if you can look at something and it is obvious that it is a 5 out of 5, you don't even need to explain it. All of you in the chat right now just know this is a 5 out of 5. It is. It just is. Aurora is a perfect choice for the Super Poly artwork, and the silver border is also perfect. So that's very well done. And the fact you can search for it in UBell too is so good. Okay, so we got a gold Kagari here. That's very cool. I like that you picked Kagari, bro. Me personally, I would have picked Hayate, but everybody got their own different favorite Link monster in Sky Striker. Kagari is the one you can only play one copy of, so it's the one that's easiest to flex with. So I don't think that gold fits it perfectly. So I don't think it's a 5. Just because I just saw the Super Poly, I feel like I can't in good faith put it on the same tier. I feel like it's a 4 or a 4 out of 5, you know? Okay, so Forbidden Droplet, no border on it, but it does have the Aurora foil on it, so that's very cool. I think the Aurora foil fits Forbidden Droplet perfectly, so that's very well done there. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you just realize I don't need to put a plating on the outside of this for it to be good. Sometimes simplest is best, and I agree that Forbidden Droplet it probably is best looking like this. Maybe it would be better with a Starlight. Of course, that might not have been out at the time, but I don't know. Maybe this is best. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm not sure. It's at least a 4. It could be a 5. But it doesn't pop out to me the same way Super Poly does. So I feel like I can give it a 4 or a 4.5. The gold Evil Twin Lilla is very cool. I like the gold Evil Twin Lilla. But the silver Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill is even better. Oh, man. Wait, hold on. Let me just see something. So wait, you put the silver name and the gold border on Lilla, and the gold name and the silver border on Kiss-a-Kill. That's an interesting choice. It's an interesting choice. So that they're still kind of connected in a way. That's kind of a cool idea. I'm not entirely sure if I'm not sure. I think I would give those two a 4 each. So that's very well done by Thick Nasty. Okay, the Cat Riz. A golden and sparkly Sky Striker Ace Rose. That's very cool. And you only need to play one copy too. So that's also pretty nice. I think the Sparkle actually fits Rose better than any other card I've seen so far. So that's very well done. That's very well done by Cat Riz. I would say that's a 4. That's a 4 easily. And then the Silver Ray with the Aurora, that's at least a 4.5. That can't be lower than a 4.5. And it might be a 5. That's very well done. The silver is just so damn good, bro. My goodness. And then DM, the prettiest card in the game. I will not be taking questions on this topic. Well, let me be the judge of that, bro. So we got a black border with a gold name, Nightmare Unicorn. You know, the black border is very hard to pull off, like I said. And I think that they pulled it off. I think they pulled it off with this particular artwork because there's a decent amount of black in the artwork itself. And then the gold name still there, going very nicely with the yellow art here. So yeah, I would say that's a 4, maybe 4.5. Delph coming in with the Golden Abyss Actor Superstar, very well done. I think gold fits this perfectly. Did you use any augmentation? It looks like you used the Aurora. I'm not entirely certain, but the Aurora fits very nice. I'd say this is a 4. Just mainly because the Superstars art originally by itself isn't that much of a pop out to me. I love the deck, but the art doesn't pop out too much to me. So here we have very well done. We've maintained the legend rarity of this legend rare Blue Eyes while also giving it a gold name and gold plating, and that is very well done. Making sure not to replace the most rare rarity in the game, the legend rare. We still can't put legend rare on cards on purpose. So this is very well done. I think this is a very perfect looking Blue Eyes. I think maybe the silver could have done something similar, but the gold doesn't. It feels like this is clearly a 5 out of 5. You know what I mean? So moving on. Okay, so we have Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, the Rush version, with the crystallized thing. It's very difficult to see though, so I think the card in general is a very nice looking card, so I think I'll give it a 3.5 just because it's difficult to see. Okay, El Shadol Construct with the sparklies and with the gold plating. That's very good. I think that the gold plating works very well on this. It works very well. It doesn't work on all cards, but I think that it works very well on Construct, and the sparkles is also very cool. So I'd say this is a 4, maybe 4.5. Wind Witch Winterbell. I see you're a fan of the Wind Witches, eh? Okay, so I think synchros look so damn good in silver, bro, that this has to be at least a 4. Oh my goodness, it's just hard to stop looking at. Although I will say, I think that this could be improved with a name color change and maybe Aurora or Starlight in the middle, you know? So yeah, I'll keep it at a 4. It would be a 5 if it had more augmentation on it. What is this? Princess of the Flock Miss Mutton, a Resh card, level 7, 2500 attack. Can I read it from here? No, I can't, so I'm not even gonna try. But that's cool. A little sheep with a black border. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'll rate this very highly. Maybe 2 or 3. But it's, you know, maybe it's a meme choice. I don't know. I don't mean to be offensive. Oh my goodness. That right there is a 5 out of 5. That's easily a 5 out of 5. All you did was add the gold name and the gold plating, and it's a legend rare, just like the Blue Eyes from before. And making sure that you keep the legend rare on it while also still upgrading it is very cool. The gold works well with Xyz. The gold works well with legend rares. So this is a 5 out of 5 easily. Very well done, Fab. Amin Ayman, okay, with the gold and Aurora Blue Eyes White Dragon. I would say there's also a 5 out of 5. You know, because you know the decision making here is I already have a legend rare. That's already cool enough as it is. Let me upgrade one of my other Blue Eyes so I have multiple super cool Blue Eyes in my deck, you know? It's the Aurora on Blue Eyes White Dragon is gorgeous, frankly. So very well done, 5 out of 5. Okay, Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid. Pause. Another legend rare, so of course the gold goes well with it, with the gold name and the gold plating. Maybe the screenshot isn't doing its service. I feel like if the screenshot was at a different time when the legend rarity would be looking better at it, then it would be a different situation. But I feel like this is probably a 4 for me. Moving on to Utopia. Black Utopia. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think that this is showing me that the black can be good, because I think that this black works very well on the Utopia, and you got the sparkles on here too. I think that this is perfect. It's a perfect one. I'll give it a 4. Oh my goodness. Is that a prismatic silver shark drake? I dare say this is perfect. This is a 5 out of 5. That's a very well done. That's my favorite one from you, bro. That's a very well done. I like that one. That's your best choice so far. That's very well done. And then Crackdown with the Aurora. Okay, that's interesting. Crackdown with the Aurora looks good. I would say probably a 3 though. Berserker of the Tenyi with the sparkles and the gold. That's nice. That's nice. Probably a 3 though, just because I think that Berserker of the Tenyis, I don't know, I think it's difficult to upgrade Berserker of the Tenyi. Because it feels like it's meant to look common. You know what I mean? It feels like it's meant to look like a common card. Kagari, once again. I already rated this type of situation with Kagari, but let's have a look. A Silver Hayate. Now that is gorgeous. That's very well done. And then what's this last card? Ah yes, I've already rated somebody else doing the same thing. That's very well done. I think that the Silver Hayate is the peak of this post. Very well done. I'm going to give that Hayate a 5. Maybe it could be upgraded with a Starlight though. So 4.5, I'd say. Okay. Somebody says here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah. I hope Konami don't find a way to monetize this feature. It's so good. I actually feel differently about this. In my opinion, Konami should monetize this feature. The reason is, listen, we are going to be getting this feature for free anyway, but if they also monetize it, it means that Konami gets another way to monetize the game in a way that doesn't involve buying cards, meaning that cards can be cheaper. Because if they're making the majority of their money from visuals, then they don't necessarily need their cards to cost so much. Like, Fortnite is a free-to-play game, and they get all of their money from visuals, so that it remains free-to-play. Duel Links gets to be more free-to-play the more visuals they give. And if they make this a purchasable thing, not making it so that it's only purchasable, like we'll still get free stuff, but if they also make it purchasable, then it's going to be better for the free-to-play community, because they will make a shitload of money from visuals, and when they make it a shitload of money from visuals, there's not much necessity to make much money in other places, because visuals are proven to do better monetarily than packs in other games. So, okay, so here we have a nice little screenshot here. Very well done. Dark Magician with the Dark Magicians. Let me line it up here. I very much appreciate that you're using a screenshot of the home screen, because the home screen does add to it. Okay, so we got an Aurora Dark Magicians with the gold plating. The Aurora works very nicely on the artwork of the Dark Magicians, and the gold works nicely too. The fact that you're only going to use one copy and just fusion summon it from the extra deck means you're always going to get this one if you're going to get it at all. And the perfect pose from Yugi is also very nice. The Yugi looking backwards has a lot of aura behind it. And that background is also very nice, and because it's got that kind of gold thing from the DSOD movie, so very well done. Let's see, what's next? A closer look at it. Okay, let's have a little squiz here. The Aurora looks even better in this screenshot, to be honest, bro. So I will say your presentation is 5 out of 5. That's what I'm gonna say. The golden Altromritter Einhorn. So, Nightmare Unicorn here. With a photo instead of a screenshot. With the gold, and it looks very nice. I think this is probably a 5 out of 5. The only thing is, I think a lot of people are picking the Nightmare Unicorn, because obviously it's a very pretty looking card, right? So I'm hoping that there's not too many more Nightmare Unicorns. Maybe it's a 4 out of 5. I don't know if I'm glazing. Ooh, Avengers Savior. Oh, that looks good. This That's a clear 5 because as soon as I see it, it's a 5. I think the sparkle works super nice with this card. That's very well done. I love the Avenger Savior, bro. The gold works well with it. I think silver would work well too, but gold also works super well with it. And the sparkle just seems to go so nicely with it. So I'll give this a 5. Hell yeah. Very well done, grandson. Alistair with the Invoker with the Starlight and the Black. Oh my goodness, hold on. The Starlight and the Black. I'm not sure how I feel about the Black, but the Starlight is definitely very nice. So I would say, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the Black, so I'll say 3.5. I feel like I'm gonna go with 3.5, maybe 4. Ooh, Assault Blackwing Onimaru the Divine Thunder. Oh my goodness. This is a way into my heart right here, bro. Black border actually works so well on Onimaru. Oh my goodness. And the Starlight on the Onimaru too. Yo, this is perfect. Easily a 5 out of 5. This card kind of changes my... This card shows me that you can do the black border well. If you can do the black border well, you've done a very good job. You've done very well. And the Starlight and the black together just go so well, so nicely with this card. And also, Onimaru being only a rare card and being basically the OTK finisher of Blackwings, but not being able to be cool looking, but now it's cool looking. This is perfect. Also, it gets to 6k attack, so this is the most beautiful looking 6k attack monster we've seen so far. Okay, the gold and sparkly. Oh, hold on, you're showing it like this. So let me. Crystal Wings Synchro Dragon in gold and sparkles. Very cool. Okay, so I think gold works very well with Crystal Wing. Silver might look better, I'm not sure. But the sparkles also look pretty nice because it gives that crystal feel. You know what I mean? Because it is Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, so you use the crystal with it. So very well done there. And I like when people, take a screenshot to make it more presentable, Updated version. Okay. Alright, here we go. Updated with a silver name. Very well done. I like this very much. I said that it should use the silver name, and I scroll down and here it is. You use the silver name. It's perfect. That's perfect in my opinion. I think maybe the only thing that could make it better is the Starlight or the Aurora. I'm not sure. Maybe it's better like this. I don't know. But this is definitely a 5 out of 5. No question from me. Okay. Is this just showing how to do it? Looks like it, yeah. Okay, well done. Okay, thank you for that, Psycho. Okay, another Rush Duel one. Hell yeah. Royal Rebels Heavy Metal. Is that showing it nicely? Let me... Okay. Royal Rebels Heavy Metal with the gold and the sparkles and the gold name. I think that the Royal Rebels Heavy Metal, I think that this fits this perfectly. This is, like, in terms of Rush cards, the art is generally better. I think that this is super well done. I think gold is perfect for this card, and the sparkles too. So very well done. 5 out of 5 from you. Let's take a better look at the yeah, that's perfect, bro. Okay, we got the black border crystalline Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Black border works very well on the alternate art of Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, so very well done there. And the crystalline feature also works pretty nicely. Perhaps the Starlight would work better, but that said, Starlight would work well on almost all cards, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? And then superior polymerization with the gold and the Aurora this time. I think the silver and Aurora from before, that was 5 out of 5. I think that's probably the best super poly we're going to get, but this isn't that far down. I would say this is probably a 4, 4.5, you know what I mean? So, Well done, Togi. Sergio with the Aurora and the Starlight Sevens Road Magician. This guy's flexing on us right now. We got the Aurora covering the whole card. The whole card is Aurora, and that is so beautiful. And then we got the whole card being Starlight with the other Sevens Road Magician. This is so well done. Unquestionably 5 out of 5 for both submissions. That's so damn well done, bro. Oh my goodness. Very well done, Sergio. Okay. Doom King Ballardrock with the gold border and the Aurora foil. Ooh boy, you wanted to get into my heart with this one, didn't you? The gold just shows how much of a king of the underworld he is. And the Aurora also just, you know, it reminds me of the structure deck version of the card that has the same Aurora foil on it. So I would say this is a 4. This is a 4, very well done. Maybe silver would have been better since the card art has more silver in it, but yeah. Oh, okay. We got the special looking Sevens Paladin with the with that special, I forgot what it's called. The rarity that's like but yeah, you see what it's on the whole card. It's very nice looking. That's very good. I think that is a 4.5, maybe a 4. Very well done, Sergio, once again. JD. Okay, we got the silver Beowulf with a silver name. Oh, that's gorgeous right there, bro. This gives so much aura on it. It goes so well with the art, the silver. So that's a 5 out of 5 with the Beowulf. Very well done there. And then the golden elemental hero Flame Wingman. That's very cool. I would say that this is probably a 3. And then the prismatic black border gold name Genghis. This is pretty cool. I think that the black works very well on Genghis. So I would say this is a 3 or a 4. So good job there. A golden border and crystalline dogmatically Ecclesia fits very well with the artwork. So very well done. I would say a 3, 3.5. Silver. Wait. Yeah. Silver and Aura Kiss a Kill and gold name. Silver with the Aurora. And then Starlight with the silver name and black border, Lila. I like the Starlight with the live twin. That's very well done. This is very pretty. I think that the live twins are each 4s. Another Shooting Star Dragon edit. We got the silver border, silver name, and Aurora pigment in the middle. That's very well done. That's easily a 5 out of 5. Easily. Raheem with the silver name and border Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon with the Aurora in the middle. This is perfect. This is definitely a 5. Let's have a look at their Dingirsu as well with the crystal and the gold. The gold fits the Dingirsu perfectly, and the crystal is very nice too. Maybe the Aurora would have been better, but at the same time, Aurora is also very good on Galaxy Eyes, so you can only really pick one. So I would say this is a 4. Galaxy Eyes is a 5. What's going on here? Oh my goodness! The D wheel synchro with a silver border, silver name, and the Aurora. This is also just like the Quasar, a 5 out of 5. That's very well done. Okay, the gold and the Aurora Artemis. Okay, who you trying to impress, my boy? That's very nice. That's pretty, bro. Cool pose. Hell yeah. I appreciate the cool pose. Let's see if that's looking good on stream. Hell yeah. That's a cool looking synchro, my boy. That's perfect. That looks so damn good. And then Hasun with a cool Yusei pose. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's so cool. That's so cool, dude. New pose. Hell yeah. We appreciate the poses, bro. We appreciate the poses. Hell yeah. And then, ooh, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon with the silver and the Aurora. This is the perfect Crystal Wing in my opinion. That's very well done. That's a 5 out of 5. Good job. Hasun showing his Chaos Ancient gear with a pose. That's very well done. Thank you for the pose, my boy. Delth with a pose too. Hell yeah. I like this pose. Showing it in his hand. Hell yeah. Psycho showing something too. Hold on, I can't show that on the screen. On the stream. The music that is. Hold on, is there any... That's very cool. I like the background. Do you have any Chronicle rares, Psycho? Oh my goodness. The Golden Phoenix. That's such... Oh my god, that's so good. That's such a good pose. With the pose with the Golden Phoenix, this is a perfect image right here, bro. This is like phone screen worthy right here. That's a 5 out of 5, no question about it. Gold with Ra is a match made in heaven or hell. Hasun with the golden air raid and this pose with the pointing to the sky. Hell yeah. Roman reigns forever. And another pose. Thank you, Hasun, for the pose. Hell yeah. And another one with the OG Dark Magician. Not as cool as my Dark Magician though, just saying. Okay, Lyrilusc Assembled Nightingale with a gold, tilting people on ladder with a gold, attacking 5 times. That's crazy, bro. Very well done. I think that's a 4 out of 5, I would say. A golden ding. Hell yeah. I think I've already rated somebody doing it the same way as this. Ooh, the Aurora Kagari. Yes, please. I'll take the Aurora Kagari. That's a 5 out of 5 right there, bro. Easy money. Aurora on any of those Sky Strikers is a good idea. Is this Aurora on the Dingirsu? Hell yeah. That's probably a 4. Would be higher if it had a silver or a gold on it. Hell yeah. Okay, so I think that's all of them. That's all of them for that one. And you know, I think that's very well done. If you guys are interested in doing more of these, let me know, because it's not guaranteed that I keep doing it, because maybe the hype dies down for the Chronicles. Maybe it doesn't though. Maybe we can do this every week, taking a look at your Chronicle rare cards. But hey, we gone past the tier list. We gone past the Chronicle cards. Next, it's time to get into some business. Alright, so just bear with me for a second. Let me put you on game. guys, here we are. So I know everybody's least favorite deck in the goddamn world is Lyrilusc. Everybody's tired of Lyrilusc. It hasn't even been out that long, and everybody's tired of it. The primary reason is, let's be honest, guys, Lyrilusc isn't a fair deck. Okay, is that a fair assumption? Is it fair to say Lyrilusc isn't a fair deck? Yeah, it is, in my opinion, a fair assumption. But let me be clear, guys. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't get it twisted. Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't a fair game, and it never has been. You have to kind of remove the illusion from your mind that Lyrilusc is a fair deck. Sorry, not Lyrilusc. That Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a fair game. You have to remove the illusion that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a fair game from your mind. Because, realistically, what's going to happen is you are going to load up against unranked, and you're going to be paired up with somebody. And either you are going to be more prepared than your opponent and win because of it, your opponent is going to be more prepared than you and win because of it, or you're going to be equally prepared as each other, and it's going to depend on who has the better situation. Obviously, the better player wins if there's a difference in skill. But if you're both equally as skilled as each other, then it comes down to who is better prepared or who draws better. You can't control how you draw, but you can control how you prepare. Okay? Just because Lyrilusc is unfair doesn't mean you can't beat it. If something is overwhelmingly powerful, that puts a target on its back. But there are multiple ways to deal with it, okay? Obviously, one way of dealing with it is by putting the right techs in your deck. So first of all, Book of Eclipse. You let them do their whole combo. And then with their Xyz, you just don't let them kill you by booking their shit. You just book their shit, or you let them do their combo, it comes to your turn, you book them, then you get rid of them while they're face down. Or Raging Storm Dragon. You let them do their combo, but then when it comes time to attack with Assembled Nightingale, you negate the attack with Blue Fort with Blue Fort 4, and that's going to negate it permanently. And it doesn't matter what type of protection they have, it is going to negate the Nightingale. So they're not going to win that turn, which is helpful, but they're also never going to be able to use their Nightingale again, essentially, because you're going to have a free turn to crack back, okay? But this is going to assume a couple things. Not every deck can do this. Not every deck can just play all the goddamn staples in the world. You don't have all the deck space in the world, okay? If your deck has 6 tech spots in it, then play 3 Book and play 3 Raging Storm Dragon, okay? I know that that's going to require you to go into the new box 2 times. The first time to get 2 copies of each, and the second time to get the 3rd copy of each. But if you do have the tech slots, this is what you have to do in order to beat the deck, realistically. Because if you split your deck into 4 pieces, because we have a 4-card opening hand, okay? We have a 4-card opening hand, 5 if we go second. So we have to split our deck into 4 pieces. If we split 20 into 4 pieces, we get 5. So we realistically should have at least 5 cards that can represent one of the cards in our hand. Every 5 cards represents a card in our hand, because it's 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. So, out of all 20 cards, 5 of them should be a way to beat birds. Okay? So, having 6 just makes it slightly more, likely. So if you have 5 or 6 tech slots in your deck, then you just throw these bad boys in there. But that's not every deck in the world, okay? Not every deck can even afford to do this. So that sounds unrealistic, Undead. Undead, how am I supposed to put 6 tech slots in my deck if my deck doesn't have 6 tech slots? That's a great point, bro. But there are other ways to do it. There are more ways to do it. This is just the most generic way of doing it. Maybe your way doesn't involve text. Okay? So if you're not using text, you have to do something else. There are other texts though, just saying. If you are interested in what other texts you can use, Droplet is pretty good because it can negate the Nightingale, it can negate the Ensemble Robin, it can negate both at once, or it could just negate one of them, whichever one you're more afraid of. So that is also another option. And if you have 9 text slots, bro, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But even then, not every deck has the text slots, and that's okay. You don't have to increase your deck size just for that. There are other ways to do it. So let me show you a couple other ways. Okay, where is it? Okay, here we are. Alright, here we go. So, Sky Striker is another deck that has some weakness to Lyrilusc. And the other thing about Sky Striker is that it doesn't have deck space to be playing all these techs. What you could do is play some droplets, because it also helps you get your spells engraved. That's pretty good, right? But that kind of assumes you draw into the droplet at the right time, because you activate the droplet after you've drawn into it. Well, they're going to clearly see that you're trying to dig for droplet, and they're going to be like, okay, I'll just activate my Nightingale preemptively, and I'll already have my protection, and I'll be fine. And then I'll just OTK you next turn, untargetable, so your back row won't stop me. That is the main thing, bro, because their OTK play doesn't... We can't interact with it in Sky Striker, because all of our stuff targets. Widow Anchor targets, Afterburners targets, and then the one that doesn't target, Jamming Waves, destroys, which they can play around that. So, sometimes they're going to have something that can be targeted, but they're never going to have something that can be destroyed. That's the thing. So the one thing that doesn't destroy but does target, Widow Anchor, if it's possible that they have any XCs on the field that are untargetable, so that are targetable but are still indestructible because of Nightingale. But if there is anything that is targetable, steal it with Widow Anchor, because you can discard a spell to slap full armored Utopic Ray Lancer on top of it, which when you go into the battle phase, you can negate all the effects of attack position monsters your opponent currently controls. This doesn't last until the end of the turn. Okay? Full armored Utopic Ray Lancer, the play is, if they have an Xyz on the field that can be targeted, anything, it doesn't have to be anything in particular, you just get 3 spells in the grave and steal it with Widow Anchor. Then, with the alternate summoning condition of Utopic Ray Lancer, you can also Xyz summon it by discarding a spell trap and using a rank 4 or lower Xyz. Their rank 4 or lower Xyz are always rank 1. So, you can always slap this bad boy on top of it by discarding a spell. So you'll always get this, always go into the battle phase, negate everything they have, and then when it comes back to their turn, they're not going to be able to attack you directly. So you hard countered them. Now, this assumes that they have an Xyz that can be targeted. It's a big assumption, bro. That's a big assumption. That's not always going to happen. There are other ways. Sky Striker Maneuver Vector Blast. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, each player sends the top 2 cards of their deck to the grave. And if you sent at least 1 card to the grave and have 3 or more spells engraved, you can shuffle your opponent's monsters from the extra monster zone into the deck. Now, if the Lyrilusc opponent is smart, they will not summon their Nightingale to the extra monster zone. But most of the time, Lyrilusc players will summon their Nightingale to the extra monster zone. Okay, that's just how it is. So, you search for Vector Blast, and Vector Blast doesn't target, it doesn't destroy, and it gets rid of their win condition, which is the most important thing. Getting rid of their win condition saves your life. They will have other win conditions, but they will be more deal-withable with your other back row, like your ability to banish from grave with Shark Cannon. Like if they try to revive the Nightingale, you can banish it. Or if they try to revive it, then you can steal it because it won't have been summoned untargetable, you know? So you can deal with it from that point if you Vector Blast them. Now, that of course can be avoided if they play around it. They can play around it. They can play around you if they say that you're playing Link Dark Race. So perhaps you play a different skill, but the skill is so fucking good that of course you have to play it. So the only other way in that case is Engage. Engage saves your life. All you gotta do is draw 1,000,000 cards with Engage and hope you draw into a single copy of Bufort 4. The single copy of Bufort 4 that you draw into is going to save your life because it is going to turn off their win condition of Assembled Nightingale. Turn off their win condition and you'll be able to attack for game next turn using Hayate. That is how Sky Striker does it, okay? That's how Sky Striker typically will want to do it. But this is not the only way. Every deck has to find their own way to success. Sometimes there will be overlap. Sometimes it'll be something unique the deck can do to beat it. You have to find your own way of making your deck counter Lyrilusc, because it is possible. You can't just give up and say, oh, Lyrilusc is too hard, I'm not going to beat it. You can do it. You just have to find your own way. My favorite deck in the game is Dark Magician. So I've been trying to figure out, how can I make my Dark Magicians win? Okay. So let me pull up my Dark Magicians here. Here we go. Alright, you're beginning to see some saucy stuff going on here. There's a few differences from the last time I've shown Dark Magician on YouTube. So, let me take out the stuff that I added. So, the deck was a bit different before. This is mainly how the deck looked. I also had a bonus copy of Navigation in here, and I also had Magicalized Fusion in here, and I had Double Casted Caster in here. So the play before, if I had Magicalized Fusion, right, I could normal summon my Dark Magician, use Battle Chronicle to send Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to the grave. Then I could link off Dark Magician into Mduck. Then I'll have the Dark Magician and the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in grave. I can use Magicalized Fusion to fusion summon the Great Double Casted Caster. It's going to gain Ultimate Dragon's attack and become a 4,500 attack beater that can attack directly. So I can attack directly with 4,500. But here's the problem, bro. Nightingale says you don't take any battle damage. It doesn't matter if the attack is direct. They will take no battle damage at all. So what's the goddamn point of me having Magicalized Fusion in there anyway? There's no point to that. I have to find some other way to beat it. I take out the one Navigation for a little bit more consistency. But here's what I do. I put in 2 Ecclesia. If I had a third copy, I would play the third copy, alright? So, alright, just to be clear, if I had a third, I would play a third. And I play 1 Punishment. I play 1 Herald of the Arclight. And I play 1 Raging Storm Dragon Bufort 4. Here's the reason. My punishment is the core here. Dogmatically Ecclesia does not conflict with this skill, in case you're wondering. It is a light spellcaster, so it will work with this skill. If I have an extra deck monster on board, or if there is any extra deck monster on board, I can special summon this from my hand. Or if I just don't have a normal summon, I can special summon it from my hand. But let's be clear, I'm always going to have some way to get an extra monster zone monster. Rod can be turned into Artemis, and should always be turned into Artemis so we can get the rod effect on the opponent's turn. So always do that. Dark Magician can be turned into Imduk, which we should do so that we have something to tribute for Successor Soul. Illusion can search for Dark Magician to get that same playoff. Okay, so that we will always get a Link 1 on board. So we can get our Ecclesia. Ecclesia, special summon itself from hand. Search for Dogmatic Punishment. Dogmatic Punishment targets an opponent's monster and then sends a monster from our extra deck with the same or lower attack. So we send a monster with the same attack or higher from our extra deck to the grave in order to destroy that monster. Lyrilusc monsters all have the tiniest attack of all time. So what we do is we send Herald of the Arclight. Okay, Herald of the Arclight has 600 attack. It's enough to destroy pretty much every Lyrilusc. Okay, it doesn't really matter. In fact, it doesn't even matter what we destroy using this effect. What matters is that we sent Herald of the Arclight to the grave. Because if this card is sent to the grave, you can add one ritual monster or one ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. We can search for Raging Storm Dragon. The only downside is, and the reason not every deck can make this play, is until the end of your next turn after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck, and you can only activate it once per turn. So the downside of this is that the next turn, we don't get to summon from the extra deck. It is what it is. In order to survive Lyrilusc and search for the ritual, we have to sacrifice our extra deck next turn. So if we want to fusion summon, we can fusion summon first, then activate Punishment. But other than that, this deck doesn't actually need to use its extra deck that deeply. It's okay, we can live without our extra deck. The main purpose of our extra deck is the skill, right? And just in the case of the situation where we're going against a different deck and the punishment isn't going to be sending the Herald, we can always send a big ass ginormous fucking fusion monster, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, that's got 4,500 attack. That's bigger than anything they can summon. So that's definitely going to destroy them. So there's a little bit of versatility there. If I had another Ecclesia, I would play it. And of course, you could also happen to search for the Fleur de Lis, which is going to be a monster negate. So it's going to be okay. Punishment or Fleur de Lis, this is a bonus interruption, if nothing else. If nothing else, you get a bonus interruption in either Punishment or Fleur de Lis if you're not going against the Lyrilusc. So we've upgraded the deck in order to beat the meta in a way that counters it. But there are other changes, okay? Before I was playing the Flame Swordsman fusion because it just happened to be a warrior, but I'm putting in the Gaia Dragon Champion and the Dark Magician of the Knight of Dragon Magic. From the new box, Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic requires Dark Magician at a level 7 or higher dragon or warrior. And wouldn't you know it, Raging Storm Dragon happens to be a dragon. So we could use Secrets of Dark Magic, fusing Dark Magician and Raging Storm Dragon to go into Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic, which if it dies, will summon Dark Magician and Gaia the Dragon Champion. So that's our other vanilla we can use for the skill. So, and then of course, importantly, Lyrilusc is not the only thing in the world. Okay, we also have to contend with Bishbalkan. In order to beat Bishbalkan combo, we've got the one copy of Power Code Talker, very nice. And of course, since we always go into a Link 1 in this deck, but we also have an extender here, might as well play the Link 2 Nightmare Phoenix to help us play through boards here. So we've upgraded Dark Magician in a way to upgrade and update ourselves to the format. And your deck might have its own way of doing the exact same thing. And so here is my lesson to you. Don't get upset when things are not fair. Because things are never fair, and that's the point. Things are never fair. You have to adapt. You have to change something. If something's unfair, prepare for the unfairness. Because the beautiful thing about something being unfair is that unfair things are very popular. So if you counter the popular thing, then you're going to be fine. Okay? Don't get all upset when the format isn't good, because you can make it work for you. Okay? That's my lesson. That's the lesson for the day. Let me just check the chat real quick. The Flirtily, yeah. You're cooking. Can you show us some games with this deck? Yeah, I'm actually planning on playing some. I have avoided ranked for the specific purpose of testing this out on stream. Okay. Alright, so save the deck. Let me just check the deck settings real quick to make sure it's all good. Yep. Okay. And hopefully I also get enough gems to get a third Ecclesia. That would be nice. Alright. I'm in gold because I haven't really been playing ranked these days. Let's get in there. Jack Atlas once said, "Duel with your own style instead of copying others," and Undead clearly knows how to duel with his own style. Exactly. You always listen to Jack Atlas, alright. Alright. Battle Chronicle. Hold on, let me actually change the music here. It doesn't fit. Here we go. First things first, circle. See what we get. Ooh. My thoughts are, I could normal summon, search for Successor Soul, but then, like, I would need to use my apprentice to search another Dark Magician to validate my navigation, right? And I'd rather not have to, go through those hoops. So let's go. End turn. Pendulum Treasure. Add a pendulum monster from deck to extra deck. Once per turn. Stargazer. Okay, I'm going against a scrub here, guys. I'm not going against a real person. Pendulum Shokan. Spiral Strike. Target a card on the field, destroy it. You picked the right card, bro. Alright, out comes the Pimp Cane. Dark Magician. You know his name. Grab that stick, my boy. It's time to hit him in the face with a circle. Out comes the Apprentice. Now, Chainlink 1. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. Scale 4 is a difficult scale to pendulum scales a little. So I'm gonna get rid of the arc pendulum, and then Chainlink 2 to chain block it, just for the lesson. Come on, bro. You got a scale in your hand? Okay, you can search a scale. Joker. There's the Dragon Pit. Okay. This can get rid of the back row. But he doesn't have a discard, so there's that. But he can Pendulum Summon his level 5 with like 100 attack in it, or is it 1,000? 2,000. Yeah, that's not a big deal. See? Scrub. I don't have to worry about him. Okay. Pendulum Dragon's gonna destroy himself, search for a Pendulum Scale. Searches for Time Gazer. Rod. Activate. Since I already have a Navigation Engrave, I can search for Eternal Soul. Eternal Soul's gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna scoop it up. Alright. Hopefully next time we get a real opponent. A real one that actually has a real deck. Rather than just a bunch of odd-eyes cards. Alright. Why is Yugo not listening to Jack Atlas? Duel with your own style? Yeah, bro. Just listen to Jack Atlas, dude. Would it be okay to Dark Magicians before pinned activation to draw one? You know, I could do that, but I actually want to keep Dark Magician on the field. I also wanted to keep the Dark Magician in hand for a potential normal summon just in case. Alright, now this is going to be a proof of concept. First, before we use the Rod Search, we're going to use the Dark Magical Circle, which is going to give us what we need, which is a Dark Magician, meaning that our Rod Search can be used on something other than searching for Dark Magician, which is helpful because it also lets us go into a Link 1. Let me get, yeah, I'll get that. And then I'll set this so they think that it's the secrets of dark magic. And I'm gonna link off. No, what skill are they playing? Doesn't look like they're playing a skill. Can I activate dogmatic liquids? Yes. Thank you for the follow, bro. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, Sforce. Alright. Now, Ecclesia activates. I have two options. I could search Punishment, or I could search Dogmatic Fleur-de-Lis. Here is the rundown of what I could do. If I search Fleur-de-Lis, then I have to use Navigation, then Secrets. I can't do that because I don't have three... Well, sorry, I can do that actually, yeah. I can use Navigation, then Secrets, so that I have enough zones to summon, and then... Yeah, you know, but Punishment means that I can't set my Secrets. So I'll just search for the Fleur-de-Lis. That's my thought process. Alright, setting my back row. End phase. Abomination. Alright. Toggling on so I can get rid of whatever it is. Searching for Aruha. Setting a card. As soon as you set that face down, I'm going to activate my navigation. Summon. Summon. First, I'm going to activate Circle. Get rid of this. Then, I'm going to activate Rod. Get rid of this. Then, Chain Locking, I'm going to search a Dark Magician. Because if they have Valor, then it doesn't matter what a chain block does. So I'm going to search this Dark Magician, and then I'm going to activate Secrets of Dark Magic. Fusion Summon. Now I have to use one monster from the field if I am going to use my Ecclesia. I'm going to... I'm going to use Dark Magician and Rud. And if they summon a monster, I can use my Fleur de Lis. Aruha's gonna pop another back row. Depends on what he summons. Okay, Unchained Soul. Depends on what he's destroying. Does it target? It doesn't target, does it? Destroy a card on the field. Okay. Well, first of all, I guess I get to activate. Just... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be walled up. I'm gonna have enough. Even if he breaks enough. I'm gonna have enough for a follow-up play. He's gonna have to use up a decent amount of resources. Maybe I could negate this and he could pop anything, I'll be okay. No, I'll just be safe. Oh, and I have this. Okay, that's a pretty nice top deck. Sarama popping the Aruha, probably. Okay, you're gonna use up my whole field for link fodder. That was gonna happen either way. I can't play around Anguish, because he could just destroy Ecclesia, so I can't negate it. Besides, I have enough protection here that I can follow up with Dark Magician. Legend of Heroes, gaining them life points. Gonna destroy the circle. Probably. Maybe destroy this. Then he attacks. Alright. No pop for you, bro. That was lucky for me, definitely. The thing is, if I played around the Anguish, he could have just destroyed my Ecclesia and I wouldn't have gotten the negate in the first place. Okay. Pop a card, bro. And get negated. You negated! Yeah, I keep my circle, that's right. Well, that's not a very helpful draw, is it? Dark Magician. This one is going to hit this. He has to activate it. But whatever he revives, Dark Magician was only normal summoned. Oh, I should have saved it because of the navigation. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I should have saved it for the navigation. That's my fault. I forgot about my own navigation. That's a silly Billy move by me. Search Successor Soul. Wow, another circle. Isn't that fantastic? Go ahead, pop a card, you're negated. He still activates. Yep, and then it's negated, just like it was before. Duro! Boom. There we go. Successor Soul. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Special Summon Dark Magician. Dark Magician is going to banish. Get rid of that. One card should not be enough for Unchained to follow up. Yeah, end phase. See? Exactly. Eternal Soul, perfect top deck. Now I get infinite advantage. If they set a card on the field, I'm gonna banish it. Because I'm not risking an Aruha. Okay, prison, search for something. Searching for the Sarma, perfect follow-up play. Normal summon Sarma, Eternal Soul. Come back, Dark Magician. Rod is gonna tribute one of them. Circle's gonna banish. Okay, what can you do with one card in hand, bro? Turn is done, just like I thought. Alright, battle phase. Attack. I missed lethal. Oh no. Come forth, Dark Magician. Dark Magic attack. Boom. Easy money. I don't want to destroy it in battle, bro. Because he had a card in hand as far as I remember. I think. And just in case that card was another abominable, I'm not trying to trigger another destruction summon. So okay. And then you can rate dual replays in the stream on next stream? Yeah, maybe. Okay, this hand is awkward, but it can get shit done. It can get shit done. Okay, going against Sacred Beasts. Okay. See what they can pull off. Harmon in defense mode, looking like he's not going for the negate, which is helpful for me. Untargetable, draw 2 cards. Yeah, he drew into the negate, which is unfortunate because his Harmon's already in defense mode, so he can't negate. He does have 2 back row and potentially a hand trap. Okay, not the greatest draw. What you got back there, big boy? Effect Veiler? You know what? Damn, I might even... Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji, fellas. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Treacherous? That's no bueno. I unfortunately have no choice but to activate this. The treacherous is probably GG's, to be real with you. Yeah. Pull in Paradise, draw 2. Unfortunate. I have to negate that, bro. And then, in order to prevent Cerulean Skyfire from negating... Oh, Skullmeister, that's rough. Alright, so Eternal Soul. I'm gonna have to do this right now. Otherwise, he can just change his Hamon to attack mode, and then I can't use Eternal Soul anymore. Does he just have an MST? He might win this one, fellas. That Treacherous was big. Skullmeister was big, too. So, for some reason, it seems like I can't use this guy for Fusion Summon. Because this Fusion spell didn't pop up until now. It is a Dragon Monster, is it not? It is. So why then did the Fusion spell not? Opening the Spirit Gates. There's the Raphael. Discarding Drowning Mirror Force. Ooh, brother, ooh. It was an awkward hand, but he also had Treacherous, so I don't feel bad about it. What's the synergy between Dark Lord and Life Twins? Just that they draw cards? Okay, going for the Hamon Pierce. Alright, so we're not going for game. So, classic blunder. Boom. Burning me. But I live, at least. Let's see. Alright, here's the plan. He might have a Veiler back there. And if that's the case, I'm going to bait it out here. Normal summon. Activate skill. Just to get me another card in hand. What's more important right now? I'm probably fucked, man. Rightly fucked. What does he have? Oh, I have to do exactly 3 monsters? That's mid. God. Okay, that's really the only solution I have. So on the opponent's turn, I summon Dark Magician to the zone opponents do, and tribute it to be big enough to survive Hamon. But he could very well just Raviel me anyway, you know what I mean? Better have Raviel, boy. Better have it. And if he has back removal, he has back removal. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. If I used that boost, he still would have been able to follow up, man. Okay, opening the spirit gates, getting the search off. He probably already has the Raviel. I know that he already has big Raviel, you know? But I wonder if he had the original. Looks like he does. Yeah, here it is. It's GG. There's nothing I can do about that, bro. It's GG. He wins. Oh, he's getting the Urea on board too. Okay, spicy. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. I think this duel was mainly decided by the fact that I'd never had Circle this entire time, and he opened up with Treacherous. Which, of course, that shit happens. I mean, he does have a draw 2 in his deck, so that is going to happen sometime. You have the game. Alright, there we go. There's the game. And then you can probably tribute off your Hamon to get even bigger, too. You should have tributed your Hamon, then used Raviel, bro. Okay. Oh, you... Is it not once per turn? It is once per turn. So... There it is. I'm still gonna buff myself up. Just, you know, might as well, right? GG. GG, bro. That's another thing, though, guys. If you lose a duel to some bullshit, it's okay. Just move on. There's another game. There's only one game in a pool of games, you know? The thing is, bro, there were too many unknowns. I know that OTK play was available, but there were two. He had so many unknowns. All right. Oh, you got something? DD Crow, Effect Veiler. Something's toggling you on, Junior Monster. Effect Veiler on my Imduck? Huh? Oh, you're gonna hate me for this, bro. You should have saved your Veiler for this. Goofy. What skill is he on? It doesn't show a skill, so... You're gonna get Dogmatic though. Not setting the illusion magic because it's a brick. Alright, bro. This is what you get for Veilering a nothing card. Unchained. Okay. Alright, so... Hopefully I can use my Successor Soul here to some good effect. Okay. I'll soul this one away. Better have something good in your hand to keep the play going. That's all I'll say. And then I'll have Ecclesia if he has a way to link summon. And Eternal Soul for follow-up and survival. Okay, sets a back row. Actually, I won't have yeah, I'll have Ecclesia if he link summons. Yep. Dodo! Ooh! Fate is on my side, I guess. Normal summon. Okay, so here's the OTK play. Alright, listen. I can attack with Dark Magician, then attack him twice with Ecclesia. Illusion Magic Tribute Ecclesia. Then Eternal Soul summon the Dark Magician. Alright. If that's how it's gonna play. He's gonna float into something. I forgot about that. So that is definitely gonna be rough for me. Maybe I shouldn't have activated the Ecclesia. That is what it is, though. What's he gonna summon? Aruha. What are you waiting for? What do you have, man? If he has Escape, I'm cooked, because he could just pop Eternal Soul. I really should have thought my play through a little bit more so that I could play around with the floating, because I honestly turned my brain off. I just don't want him to start with a Sarama on field. What was the idea for strikers to kind of birds again? There was 3 ideas. Yeah, that I definitely misplayed here. My misplay here was the 1, 2. I should not be winning right now, bro. You should be playing better than this, my boy. Do I need the extra deck? No, I do not. You can get one back to your hand, though. That's okay. I have the navigation engraved to negate that back row. I played badly. You played worse. Valor? Oh no! No. GG. Alright. Gotta lock in now. Gotta lock in, okay? I was rewarded for my misplay. He was not rewarded for his multiple misplays. So I gotta lock in now. And be a bit more mindful. Demure, as the kids say. Thank you, Junior Monster. Sherry LeBlanc. I'm going second. That means I'm about to get my ass bishbalkened. Alright. What's a Chuni pose, Petra? There's the neck row. Not changing levels of anything. What you got, bro? Did you misplay or something? Were you gonna summon a monster before summoning your Necro? Sets a card? That's not a good sign. End phase? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. This is not a good sign, brother. Okay, this is not a great situation for me. Ecclesia, though, still here. Getting me that punishment. I'm just playing a regular old Dogmatica deck now. Should I set Illusion? No, I shouldn't. That would be stupid. Attack! Alright, I have two interruptions at least. The Dogmatica Fleur-de-Lis and the Dogmatica Punishment. Fleur-de-Lis versus Fleur. Saucier de Fleur. Doesn't activate because I don't have anything engraved. Sucks to be me because I don't have anything engraved. Sucks to be him because I don't have anything engraved. Mind control! Maybe I should have set the illusion magic. Yikes. Revolution de Fleur. And he can just ding. Yeah, maybe I should have set my illusion magic. But he can send my punishment. I hope he sends the circle. That would be pretty bonker. That would be pretty bowler. But I do have at least the fleur-de-lis to keep me alive if that's needed. Okay, sending the punishment to grave. Alright. That's the right move. End phase. Battle phase. I mean, attack. Okay. There it is. Let me draw something good, please. Okay, that's something good right there, bro. That's pretty good. Okay, here's the plan. Dark Magician, come forth. Circle the back row. Invocation? Now I could just... You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. I don't need to do much. I'm just gonna play it safe. Make the most use out of my successor soul. What do you got? Something back there? Some type of hand trap or something? My end phase. You got DD Crow. DD Crow, my Dark Magician, my good sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so worried about that. Sorcier de Fleur. This is a great time. He's gonna bring back my Ecclesia. And I'm gonna use Successor Soul. Goodbye, Dingirsu. Come forth, my ever faithful servant. Black Magician. Circle, get rid of the Sorcier. And also my Ecclesia. Okay. You can keep that Ecclesia if you like, bro. It's not gonna help you much. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Not the best floor player. I'm not gonna lie, not the best floor player. What rank am I? I'm in early platinum. I don't really play ranked that much, but I'm gonna be playing ranked more because of the streams. I used to play ranked a lot, but you know, videos got in the way. So I'm just thinking, if I want to play ranked for content, I should probably stream. Have a good one, Hasoon. No birds yet. That's annoying. Okay, so I have Successor Soul. That is one interruption guaranteed. So that's great. That's a good thing. Toggle off so that they don't know what I have. Okay, Effect Veiler. That is annoying as shit. But go into this anyway. He's playing. What is he playing? It doesn't say. Oh, he has something else. Another Veiler, perhaps. Maybe a Crow. Back row. End of the main phase. Shit, I might as well summon this. Got anything else for me? A monster on the field, perhaps. move into the end phase so that I can activate my illusion magic, tributing my monster. See? I'm going to activate illusion magic, tributing my monster here to search 2 copies of Dark Magician. And then I'm going to activate Rod, tributing my Fleur-de-Lis to add itself back to hand. He's going to DD Crow it. See? Goodbye to the other interruption. Now you can't crow me with that crow again. Doro. Not the greatest draw of all time, gotta say. Come out, pimp magician. What do you got back there in that back row of yours? Something. I got something to play through some type of bullshit, if there's any bullshit. Attack? What do you got? What do you got back there? Alright, now I will put an effect monster on the field so that my successor soul is live, and maybe attack for game. Depending on how real that back row is. Paleozoic Canadia, I'm okay with that, because it's still tributable, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Dogmatic is truly an engine. You can't really make a guide on it because it's not a deck. The ban list takes effect today. Mind control? Screw you, dude. Can you play any card? Just play a card that designates what deck you are. GG easy. Okay, live twin. Oh, you just have lethal? Oh, word. Well, I still have Storm Dragon, so... Is that a Link summon? Nightmare Phoenix? Getting rid of that back row. Bro has activated so many cards that do not designate what deck he's playing, bro. Play a card that belongs to your deck. Please. Please let me get a Dark Magician or an Eternal Soul. Yes. Thank goodness. Is there going to be any harm coming my way from leaving this on the field? Alright. Battle phase. Okay. Come back. I bet he's going to have DD Crow. Watch this. Eternal Soul doesn't target, though. I have 2 Dark Magicians in grave, as far as I know. That's right. You can only crow one of them. Hurry up. Come on, Seto. I know you want to make a play with a card from your hand. Come forth, my ever-faithful servant. Circle. Get rid of that back, Raggio. IDP. Okay. The thing is, Dark Magician is unaffected by card effects. So... bring back my DM. You can banish my DM from your side of the field, but not from mine. Oh, he doesn't choose that. Okay. I have lethal anyway. Dark Magician. Attack his Dark Magician. Then, Eternal Soul brings back my Dark Magician. Come forth to my field. Circle. Banish his disgusting Phoenix. Now, Dark Magic attack. Screw you, dude. Let's have a look at his deck list. Dude, bro. What the shit? Does he have any cards in his deck that actually get a game plan going? Let's have a look. Oh, he does have 6 life twins. He just didn't draw into. He has 7 with Sunny Snakes. He just didn't draw into any of them. But you know what he did draw? He did draw his 1 copy of Mind Control, 1 of his 2 copies of IDP, 1 of his 2 copies of Canadia, so, and his 1 Veiler and his 1 Crow. He did have all of the cards that he shouldn't have opened because he didn't play very many of them. But he didn't have any of his 7 starters. That is unfortunate. Advanced Data and Competitive Dueling. That video would take so many hours. I think this will be the last duel for this stream. Just for this one. Unfortunately, didn't get to face any birds, but the lesson is there at least. Mizar, perhaps going against Tachyons. Tachyon these nuts. Am I going second? I'm going first. Man, I keep opening this goddamn. Okay. Give me Dark Magician. I got Dark Magician. Good. Normal summon. Come forth. Activate my skill. Suck soul. Okay, so here's my first interruption. Successor Soul, tributing Imduk, triggering Circle. That's 2 removals on the opponent's turn for 1 activation. Now for my next interruption. Ecclesia. Normally here I would search for the Fleur-de-Lis, but I already have it, so I mean I might as well get the punishment. The only question is here, do I set Secrets of Dark Magic or Punishment? Because I'm definitely setting a Soul. Against this deck, I'm setting Punishment just in case. I need my 3rd Ecclesia. That's I'm hoping to get enough gems to get my 3rd Ecclesia today. Undead, can the next stream be about rating duel replays? Maybe part of it. I'm glad you like it, John. I definitely have yet to edit it because I still want to add another Ecclesia. So basically I need to find a deck that depends on main deck monster. Okay, what's the best ritual deck we have on Duel Links? That's not exactly the lesson I was talking about, bro. Every deck has to have its own way of beating birds. Okay. There's the first monster. Gets himself a Parsec. Nebula Dragon. Gonna try my best to hurt his feelings here. He's gonna summon 2 monsters. Against the Galactic Spiral. Now Xyz summon. It would be so cool if he used Nebula and Schwarzschild. Come on. You can do it. Galaxy Eyes. Show me the alternate art, bro. I want to see it. Overlays into number 46. Drag Gluon. My toggle's on, bro. What else do you have? If you control no other monsters. He does control other monsters, so I will wait. Galactic Spiral Dragon. Come forth. XC summon again. Please. Be my guest. I just have to hope he doesn't already have the shit in his hand. Please. Alright, Galaxy has Tachyon Dragon Prismatic. Good stuff, bro. Let's see that animation. Number 107. Galaxy Eyes Tachyon D's Nuts. Suck your soul. Please don't have the counter trap. Please don't have it. Please. Alright, goodbye to that. Okay. Now those last two cards in his hand, I can stop with Fleur-de-Lis and Punishment. Okay, there's a back row. I don't have any nerves. 1, 2. That back row is chainable. Okay. Let me see. Playing it safe. I have Punishment. I have Fleur-de-Lis. I have Secrets of Dark Magic. And I have Lethal. So whatever that back row is, I have chainable effects that can help me out here. Book of Eclipse. Okay. Can I have Lethal? No, I cannot. So I'll just get the draw 2. Nice. It's going to be harder for him to play through a Punishment. Yeah, see? GG's. GG's. The dogmatic engine is nice, man. Sheesh. I can get another duel in. One more duel. One more duel. One more. Maybe this time we'll have a proof of concept against birds. So Undead and Witherman, I'm thinking about building a deck with a Neo-Tachyon as my final boss, with a different engine from usual. Any ideas? Well, what engine were you thinking of, man? Hand is not great. Hand is not great. But I can at least do this. My opponent's playing Link Dark Rays. So I'm probably about to get cooked. by Sky Striker here. I don't think there's much I can do against Sky Strikers. Like, I can, if I can get the Dogmatica package, but I didn't draw the right part of the Dogmatica package. Although, actually, no, I could. No, I can't, because I didn't have the Ecclesia. Might be ending the stream on an L, guys. Dark World Dealings. Oh, cool, bro. Drawing into punishment. That would have been really nice in my opening hand. Silver Engage, nice. Another Engage, go ahead. Bonus cards. Jamming Waves, goodbye, goodbye. GG. I'm completely chefed up. I'm completely L'd. I do have a way to out the deck, right? I didn't draw into it, but that's okay. I will be more likely to draw into it once I get my third copy of Ecclesia. This is really a consistency issue from the deck building, not really a concept issue from the deck building. You feel me? GG, bruh. GG. As long as he gets the double attack. Very nice gold, by the way. Very nice gold and silver cards. Very nice choices. Another, yeah, the black engage. Why didn't you make a gold engage, silver engage, and black engage? Okay, are we not going for lethal then? Any way I can get through this? Realistically, bro, I don't really want to waste this guy's time, so I don't want to waste your time either. So, okay, but hey, bro, hey, maybe we got enough gems to get that third Ecclesia. So let's just check that before we end. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Come on, Gemmy gems. We got some gems here. Any gems in here? Some gems in here. Okay, we get to open some packs. Let's go open some packs, and that'll be the end of the stream. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wish me luck, guys. Let me get that Ecclesia. Let me get that Ecclesia. Come on. Let's go. Please. Please. Come on. Don't scam me, Karibo. Oh, did somebody just subscribe? Thank you for the subscription, Ivan. Okay, don't scam me, Karibo. Okay. It's only green. It's only green. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, Yugi's face. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's a Link monster. In other words, yeah, it's yeah, it's probably win. Yeah, it's win. A win is a win. Okay, don't scam me. Come on, please give me the stream luck. Don't scam me, Karibo. Nah. Okay, nothing there. Come on, Karibo, don't scam me. Yeah, okay, so Karibo's scamming me. Ooh, lost pack. Come on. Okay, yellow. There's a chance. There's a chance, guys. There's a chance. There's a chance. There's a chance. There's a chance. Please. Please be Ecclesia. Please. It's a trap card. Of course it's a trap card. Scammed by Konami again. Ugh. I can't believe we got scammed. That's okay. I'm sure. I'm closer to getting the Ecclesia anyway. But let me get back to the deck list in case anybody missed it. So, here's the idea, guys. We want to search for the ritual spell. It saves us against Hayate. It saves us against Nightingale. We can search for it by sending Arclight to the grave with punishment, and we can search for punishment with Ecclesia, which can also search for Fleur de Lis. So there is layers of protection against the format, and a good old generic negate for monsters, is just by putting this little engine in here. If I can get one more Ecclesia, then I'm great. But you know, getting there. I feel good about this. This deck does feel good. I think the only cases where I wasn't doing well was when I drew the brick, or the other brick, the only two bricks in the deck, or when I didn't draw the card that I will have a third copy of. And when I do have the third copy, it will boost the consistency of getting that third copy, which will solve that problem. And we'll also put another card in the deck that covers the bricks. So that will also solve that problem. So the problems are gonna get solved when I get the third Ecclesia. But other than that, this felt good. But you know, didn't get to face against birds. Perhaps in another stream. But anyway, guys, that was Yu-Gi-Oh's Next Top Model Episode 1. And if you're wondering what Dark Magician has to do with being Next Top Model, well, I mean, look, Prismatic, Chronicle. I would say this deck is pretty beautiful. You would say this deck is beautiful, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Say it's beautiful, or else. Anyway, thank you guys for coming out to the stream. And, hey, I'll see you next time. Maybe we'll do the same thing again. Or maybe it'll be a bit different next time. Anyway, have a good one, guys. And I've been Undead from Team 6K. Signing out.